Hi guys and welcome back to Jolly Scarecrows and you're me Ollie, and today we'll be showing you one of my favourite decks. It is the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Reason why I do like these cards, they're just fun to play with. So I have released a Fire Fist deck quite a few years ago, so I'll link that down below. But this is a new updated version and I'll show you how it works. So shall we get into it? So, cards in your hand, what you will really, you'll draw a lot and you need are Fire Fortress, Tenshu, Leopard, and Panda. That's all you want them, and then you want maybe another Fire Fist monster. So basically, you on your first turn you play Fire Fortress, and that allows you to add tokens each time you summon a Fire Fist monster. It gains a token. So 2 tokens allows you to attack with your Fire Fist monsters, and your opponent cannot activate effects or card effects. So it's brilliant against like Mirror Force and that type of stuff when you attack. 6 allows you to add a Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. Handy, very handy. And really, that does help quite a lot. But 10 is the best. 10 counters and you can summon anything from the extra deck without the summoning conditions. So, take Swan here. It's a fusion, so you need to fusion. But if you use Fire Fortress, you don't need to do that. You can summon You can summon Swan just like that. Was really handy. Next, you use Tenshu. Reason why I use Tenshu because that allows you to summon twice, and I've got 2 of them in the deck. Next, I use Leopard. You can use any other, but Leopard is really handy. You summon it, you get rid of it to get a spell or trap, a Fire Formation spell or trap card from your deck to your side field, to set on your side field. So I always get Tenki because Tenki allows you to get a level 4 or lower monster from your deck to your hand. So I normally now go for Elephant. I never used to, but Elephant's so handy. Brilliant card. I've got 2 of them in the deck. When you summon Elephant, you can use its effect to get rid of a Fire Formation spell trap card to special summon a monster from your hand, a Fire Fist monster from your hand. So I would get rid of Tenki to summon whatever you've got in your hand. And then you can use this effect again to put Tenki into your deck to get a level 5 or higher Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. So that would be good like for Swallow or Panda. Speaking of Panda, use this effect only after you use Tenki. Don't use it when you've used a Fortress or Fire Formation. Use the effect after you use Tenki, because when it is special summoned, you can special summon a Fire Fist monster from your graveyard to your side field. So you summon Leopard, and then you've got 4 monsters on the field. Absolutely fantastic, because then you can do a link summon, and I would link summon for Eagle. As Eagle's effect, basically, if any of your monsters require you to get rid of a spell or trap, like Elephant, that's Elephant says send a Fire Fist, a Fire Formation spell trap card to the graveyard. This basically goes, no, you don't need to do that. You don't need to send any cards to the graveyard. So it saves you on some monsters. It was really handy. And then I would then summon Tiger King. So you can summon Tiger King and Eagle straight away. So you can go from 4 to 2 monsters. So that's the main play I do. So let's go through all the other cards and we'll talk through. So we've talked about Panda, and I've got 2 of them in the deck. Next we've got Swallow. I've only got 1 of Swallow because basically you send him free Fire Formation spell you control. So you can special summon it by doing that. But then if you have Eagle on the field, I believe you don't have to do that. But correct me if I'm wrong. And again, it's really good for you can set a Fire Formation trap card directly from your deck. So you can set send to the ultimate Fire Formation, because that is brilliant for when a spell trap card activates. You can deactivate it. So it basically is a spell trap destroyer. Really cool. Next we've got Rhino. Don't use Rhino much, that's why there's only one Rhino in this. If a formation attacks, you can send a fire formation spell, and that gains, basically a gainer. It allows your other monsters to gain attack. So I've only got one. I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of it, but tell me in the comments below what you think. Next we've got Dragon. Dragon is a okay card. If you activate a formation spell card, you can set a trap directly from your deck. So you can send 2 fire formations spell trap card from your graveyard, then target a fire fist monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So it allows you to do some special summoning. So I've got 2 of those. Next we've got Buffalo. This card is in your graveyard. You can send a total of 2 fire fist monsters or formations and special summon this card. Again, if you've got Eagle, I believe you can summon Buffalo without doing that. Next we've got Bear, and I've got 2 bears and 2 gorillas. Basically, if Bear inflicts damage, you can set 1 formation directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can. It's a monster destroyer as well. You can destroy your opponent's monster as well. It's really cool. We've got Gorilla. Again, it's once per turn you can destroy a spell trap on your opponent's side field. It's a really handy card. Next, again, got Elephant because we've got 2 of those. We've got Rooster. Rooster can be actually really handy. This card is special summoned by effect of Fire Fist monster. So if this is in your graveyard, this will be really handy because you can special summon it. Add a Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. As well as once per turn, you can send 1 Fire Fist spell trap to the graveyard and set 1 directly from your deck. The first effect is better. Next we've got Spirit. This is for synchros. It's not the best card, be honest. I'm not going to go through the effect. You can read it. Next we've got Raven. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can set 1 fire formation from your deck. So, and yeah, it's quite a handy card. And next we've got Hawk. If this is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, so this card is okay, but again, Hawk isn't the best. Leopard, I've got 3 leopards because brilliant. So they're the monster cards. You can go back, pause the videos and that. We've got Tenshu because we've got 2 of those. We've got Ingen. So this is a brilliant. You can use polarization and that, but this fusion card to get Swan out is fantastic because yes, you can fusion summon. But if this face-up card and spell trap to the graveyard, you can target 1 Fire Fist monster in the graveyard, add it to your hand. So basically, it allows you to get some monsters back from the graveyard. Yoku, absolute brilliant card, because you will end up having Fire Fist monsters in your hand and some you don't want to summon. So you can use Yoku, basically sending a card from your hand to the graveyard, and you can destroy a card. So you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and discard it and destroy, as well as your monsters gain 100 attack. So I've got 2 of those. Tenki, got 3 Tenkis, got 3 Fortress. Tekken, this is actually a really good card as well. So when this card is out, target 1 beast monster you control and its effects are negated, but it's then unaffected by effect cards. So it is really good if someone's targeting your card, you can activate that and stop the effect. Again, Sinnoh, we've talked about Sinnoh, and I've added a Solemn Warning because why not? So that is the deck there. Sorry I haven't explained too much, but the main cards are Fire Fortress, Tenshu, Leopard, Teki, Elephant and Panda. They're the main cards there. So a King allows you, like I said, allows you to set cards and all that. Swan is actually really good because you can inflict 200 damage for each Fire Formation spell trap card you control. It's really handy. You can send 1 Fire Formation spell trap card to a graveyard and then target 1 opponent's opponent controls and destroy it. So again, a destroy card. Got the Synchro. When this card is Synchro summoned, set 1. Again, and all monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each spell trap card you control. So that's a handy card as well. Got Horse Prince, not my biggest fan. Got Lion Emperor. Again, I'm not really going through most of these because most of these I'm not really bothered about. I'm sorry to say. My least favourite is Peacock. It's okay, but it doesn't really work. But there are the cards. The ones I have left out is like the ritual cards. The ritual card I've left out because I found it too much putting that in there. If you want me to make a Brotherhood Fire Fist around this ritual card, comment below. But I've left out Ram and the other cards I've left out as well. So I really hope you enjoy this. If you want to use this deck, I have down in the description below, I've got a place where you can download the deck. As well as the actual deck list. So if you don't want to download, I've got a deck list of this as well. So you can check out them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time on Jolly Scarecrows.